Julie Russell here on a wild and wacky Wednesday. You never know what it's gonna be. But hey, thanks for joining in. So are you headed out to enjoy spring break or your Easter vacation? Well, I'll bet you're going crazy trying to get packed like I am. But I wanted to ask you a question. Did you remember to pack the most important item? Do you know what it is? Any ideas? Well, if you know the most important thing that you have to pack when you're headed out to the beach or headed out to enjoy the weather, if you know what it is, do me a favor and leave a comment in the box. And no, I'm not talking about my visor or a swimsuit. Do you know? Do I need to give you another clue? Okay, well, I'm talking about the most important thing you need to pack with you. Your sunscreen. And according to my favorite dermatology PA, my friend Michelle McBride. Hey Cindy, Janet, nice to see you. Thanks for joining in, everybody. But according to my friend Michelle McBride, who's a dermatology PA, as well as the Skin Cancer Foundation, skin cancer is the fastest growing diagnosed cancer in the United States right now. And it has more diagnoses every year than all other skin cancers combined. Hey Jean, nice to see you joining in. Hey lady. But I decided to look it up online. So I checked in with the Skin Cancer Foundation and grabbed some of their recommendations for what to choose on your way out for spring break. So I wanted to give you a few recommendations. Excuse me for 1 second. There we go. And there are a few things you need to know when you're headed out to the beach because you need to wear sunscreen. It's scientifically proven to prevent skin cancer, and no one needs to have that. So there are a few things that the Skin Cancer Foundation has recommended that you look for. Well, number one, you want to look for something that says broad spectrum UVA, UVB blocking irradiation. Now those are the UVB, you can tell it's Wednesday. I haven't had enough wine yet to talk. But you want to block out the UVA and the UVB radiation because those are the ones that cause the most damage to your skin with sunburn, as well as can cause changes in your cells. Now the next thing you want to look for on your sunscreen is something that says water resistant, and it should be water resistant for 40 to 80 minutes. Because if you don't have a water resistant sunscreen, what's going to happen is when you hop in the water, all of that's going to wash right off and you get no protection whatsoever. And when you apply your sunscreen, you want to make certain that you apply about a shot glass on your whole body, including the areas, not including the areas that are covered by your swimsuit. And you want to apply your sunscreen about 15 minutes before you go outside, as well as reapply it every 2 hours. And yeah, even if it's not summertime, you still need to wear a sunscreen on your exposed skin because hey, it's still light outside, there's still UV radiation. So the next thing you want to look for is the SPF. I don't know how well you can see it there, but it says SPF 30, and that's what's recommended by the Skin Cancer Foundation to best protect your skin. Now on the back side, you want to look at the active ingredients, and on your active ingredients, there is one that anyone who has had breast cancer or is a breast cancer in treatment right now, or one of the other hormonal cancers, that they want to avoid the ingredient called oxybenzone because it's a chemical that is absorbed into your skin and could cause some hormonal imbalances. And if you are currently undergoing treatment, you don't want to have to deal with that. So the next thing you want to look for on your sunscreen is your expiration date. Now sometimes it's on the bottom, sometimes it's on the back, but a majority of times this expiration date is listed on the front. Now you want to check that date carefully because sunscreen is only stable for 2 years. 2 years from the date of production, not the 2, 3, 4 years it's been sitting on the shelf. And what happens is after that time period, the sunscreen breaks down and you get zero protection. And the reason that I know this is because I was using an expired sunscreen for about 2 to 3 months and I couldn't figure out why my face kept getting burned and why I started noticing a lot of dark patches popping up on my skin everywhere. Well, that's sun damage. So make sure you always check the expiration date on your sunscreen, very important. And the last thing you want to look for when it comes to your sunscreen is your skin type. Now, if you happen to have a teenager like I do, You want to choose something for that teenager that is oil-free, non-comedogenic, and something that's not going to cause him to have any more acne that he already has to deal with. Or if you happen to have a little one like mine who has very sensitive, very easily irritated skin, you want to choose a sunscreen that is not going to cause him to have a reaction or pain when it comes to putting on sunscreen. So yes, you absolutely need to have it, because when you or a family member or a friend are diagnosed with skin cancer, it's scary. It's a wake-up call. And especially as a mom, I want to protect my kids. I don't want them to have to go through that kind of agony. So please make sure that if you're headed outside, you are always applying your sunscreen. So I hope these tips were able to help you, and if they did, could you do me a favor and leave a like or a comment, and feel free to share the video with anyone you think that it might help. Now, so remember, if you're headed outside or packing for some fun in the sun, who doesn't want fun in the sun? Don't forget your most important item, your sunscreen. That's right, Michelle. Cover up and protect. I know, I want to blind you with my winter whiteness. Hey, Dan, nice to see you. Glad you joined in. But like I said, when you're headed out for some fun in the sun, don't forget your sunscreen. I'll catch you later. Ooh, I should hit finish, shouldn't I? I will actually catch you later.